So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. It is semi-final day, a time for the strong of will and character. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So it's away we go then. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Tries lifting it over. It's one! It's there!
Well, the whole idea is to start as you mean to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? It'll be a throw-in. Good steal, he just read it. It's a long forward pass. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Clearance now, can they make something of it? It'll be a throw-in. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. João Cancelo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tries to stroke it through. Now here's the through ball. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. Van Dijk. Spoon forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hoists it high. Now here's the through ball. And back out it comes. João Cancelo. Passes it through. And he's there to cut it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Mohamed Salah with the ball through. Barcelona are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
It's a loose ball. Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's gone for it. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Mohamed Salah did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
Done very well to intervene. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Thrust towards the front line. Tries to dink it in. Still going, where to next? Van Dijk proves too strong there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries a through ball. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Van Dijk. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. João Cancelo, steered out wide, steered in. Keeper's ball. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Big chance! He scores!
Unbelievable.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. You're going to have to go an awful long way to see a goal better than that at this or any time of year.
Well, the fact that the service was quick always makes it harder for defenders, but that finish was textbook. that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Forward it goes, out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Who's going to make this theirs? Now the cross. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. João Cancelo. It's a throw-in. He's had a shot! Fires it in low. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Looks to slip it through. Early ball.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
And that's caused a worry or two.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Van Dijk. And back to base. Plays it out to the wing, floats one over. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. João Cancelo. Tries the route one option. Tries a through ball. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Timely intervention. Mohamed Salah. Well, that's where he wants it. Passes it through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Back to the keeper and try something new. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Tries a through ball. He's through the middle. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Clears it out of harm's way. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo passes it through. Diving header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Chance! Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Can he finish? Away from immediate danger. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Aimed long and direct. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mohamed Salah is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Looks to slip it through. It's a brilliant interception. Push it over to the other flank. Looks to thread it through. João Cancelo positions himself well and cuts it out. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Towering header! And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength? Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mohamed Salah. And that's a throw. Tries a through ball, cuts it back. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And that has put paid to that. Mohamed Salah pumps it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, good interception. João Cancelo. Now the pass. Defence has got rid of that. Keeper's ball. Mohamed Salah, aimed forward. Lobs it in gently. And the ball is out of play. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Drills one in. Shot at goal! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. A long pass towards the front. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. João Cancelo. Danger averted for now. Will be a throw-in. Gets it back. And the finish! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Dinks one in. Cuts it out. Oh, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
They've scored! They are running riot here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Decent ball.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Firmly met. Managed to get it away. Out wide to the right. Plays a clever pass. Promising cross.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
And that's past the post.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Barcelona haven't made a substitution yet. And out to safety. João Cancelo. Where to from here? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Great leap! And the follow-up. Really well taken goal. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. João Cancelo. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. What an adventurous run from a defender. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. João Cancelo. Looks to slip it through. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And it's Cancelo. Could try cutting inside here. Up to meet it! Oh, taken with style! And they are right back within touch! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Deftly done. João Cancelo boots it upfield. Tries a through ball. Ball is over the line. Van Dijk knocks it towards the front. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Coaxed out to the wing. Gets into some space. Has a pop! Back of the net! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
João Cancelo with a long pass out wide. João Cancelo. Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception.
Liverpool have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Spoon forward. Looks to dink one in. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. defence can get it clear. It's long and forward. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo passes it through, and he's on his way! No mistake! Do not write them off! Back they come! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Right through the middle. Can he find a finish now? No, he couldn't find the finish.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
It's a good-looking cross, in for a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Away from immediate danger. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. With a delicate ball. He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Forwards, it's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. Too much on that, it's gone out. Four extra minutes added on. João Cancelo looks to slip it through. João Cancelo. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Going to go down too well with his teammates. The final seconds now. Chip through. Wonderful quick feet. Knocks it towards the front. And now they can launch a counter. Pushes it out wide. Now here's the through ball. He can get that clear. And time is up. Barcelona have been held here, and that means they'll have to do it away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.